Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch and welcome back to my studio. You probably can't see from here, but trust me, we have rainfalls and all this autumn stuff just behind these lovely tropical plants. And of course, I feel very inspired with all these yellow, brown, orange colors all around. So for today's lesson, I prepared a very easy painting of marigold flowers, and I will show you how to use two types of brushes to paint these lovely flowers. And so let's start it. For painting marigolds, I will take, instead of my usual round brush, I will take this so-called Filbert brush. It's flat and it has a round tip. But if you do not have that type of brush, it doesn't matter. I will show you how to paint marigold with both brushes. But let's start with this one. It should be fun. Nothing nothing special about colors, traditional colors, cadmium orange, cadmium yellow, or any orange and any yellow you have. And I might even paint directly from my palette, because I like, for these types of colors, I like very bright and juicy. Very bright and juicy. So Filbert brush, it has two sides, and we will be playing around and turning the brush like this. And let's start with small parts of marigold, small tiny brush strokes, and I place them a little bit separate from each other to create this volume and air in between. I grab a little bit of yellow. Sometimes I grab just a little bit of orange. That's the middle, very delicate. And now I turn my brush into the flat side, press it to the paper and then leave it. And now we have perfect petals, just with one brush stroke. That's why many artists use Filbert brushes for their loose painting flowers, because it's just super convenient and allows you to make a lot of beautiful petal looking brush strokes. Again, as to create volume, you could add few more petals underneath the main shape, but don't overdo it, otherwise we will lose this fluffy feeling of marigolds. About this. Now I would like to add stems and green. No, actually I don't want to do it right now. As I promised, I will show you how to paint marigolds with round brush. Same colors, everything is the same. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of orange. And I start with the tip of the brush. Again, I create small, tiny brush strokes for the middle of the flower. And the trick is, if you move your brush from top to bottom, you will get sharp-edged petals here. But if you move your brush into the opposite direction, from the middle to the top, you will get it more flat on the top. Another trick with round brush, you press a little bit, and you press not on the top, you slide your brush a little bit. So you slide your brush, and that creates these petal looking brush strokes. Not similar to Filbert brush, but very beautiful in its own way. a little bit more sharp, but that's also very, very beautiful. And once you try to move your wrist into different directions, then you master this slide move. I will show you once again. You press your brush to the paper for about a middle part, about this, then you just slide it up. So that's another version of Marigold, and let's make it more open. I will switch. No, I wouldn't switch. I will start. I will combine both of these brushes. So I will start middle part with my round brush. I try to leave a lot of space, white paper between my brush strokes. So it's all about brush strokes. The more free your hand moves, the more unique it will be. And now I switch to Filbert brush. And I want to make it a little bit more yellowish. Filbert brush is really fun to play with. And it's not really matter which brand is the brush. And Filbert, these types of brushes, they more easier, I would say, because with round brushes it's very crucial to have a very sharp tip, and not all brands have that. And with Filbert brush, you do not have to have a sharp tip. You just have something which is convenient for your hand. Let's create. It's nice to add a little bit more density in the area when small petals connects to this big open petals. So I grab orange just from the palette, drive brush strokes, play around. Now we have our marigold beauties. Now let's put everything on stems. And for painting greenery, today I would like to paint greenery with blue colors. And I have a little bit of indigo already here, which I think would be great. If you do not have indigo, you could mix ultramarine blue with black color and you will get exactly the same. And with the tip of the brush, my preferred brushes for greenery and stems are round brushes, and I try to connect everything, and I would like to play around to make it a little bit free and a little bit abstract in a way. So I paint all these leaves just with the tip of a brush, and I hold my brush almost at the end to make my moves very unpredictable. I know that some people, they afraid to paint with watercolor because it's unpredictable, and that's true, it is. But also that's fun. You never know what will be at the very end, and you know, hundreds of you will be painting with this video. I could bet that at the end, even if you follow step by step, we all get very, very, very different paintings at the very end. I would like to add
just few brush strokes, very dense for the contrast. Those who are quite long with me, they know that I'm voting for contrast always with watercolor, and I find it very, very important. So we have this lovely bouquet. I have a look through the camera what I would like to add. Actually nothing. I like that it has a contrast of dense brush strokes and very bright bold shapes, and these very, very light transparent crispy greenery, which is even blue and not green. And I think we did a great job and painted a very nice bouquet of marigolds.
Thank you so much for painting with me, for watching this video. I'm very curious to hear which brush is your favorite. Either it is a Filbert brush or our usual round brush. What you would like to paint next, what's your favorite autumn flower, and so on and so on. I read each and every comment, and I'm very thankful for your kind feedback, and see you next time. Bye bye.